Well, well, well. Never thought this day would ever come. How is everyone doing today? Am I coming through? Is the mic working? Am I coming through okay? Hey, so how's the music level? Is it louder than my voice? Is it too low? Don't want it to be too louder than my voice. I think I turned it down just a wee bit, just to be on the safe side. How about now? Is music good now? Perfect. Alrighty, so this is a thing now. Where I be? Well, that's for the debut, right? You gotta make it a grand show. Can't just pop up out of nowhere and just say, "Hey, I'm here." No, the reveal has to be spectacular. But yeah, I honestly never thought this day would come. So much turmoil, so many hills to climb, so many mountains to get over. But I am here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Nocturnal Wonderland, my own little cozy club in the city of Annapolis. I am your host with the most, the #1 bun under the sun, the bad boy bun that your mother told you about, the one and only Nitaku. Baby, that's right. Your boy has finally made it. I am finally here, a full-fledged VTuber. Took a long time, but I say the wait was worth it. Totally think the wait was worth it. I see everyone is enjoying the stream avatars, which is something I set up for you. Just a little bit of interaction to have in the chat, so you don't be just standing there. Yeah, the bling jiggles. But that's not all the bling does. I might rock the gold chain one time, but I can also rock the platinum, baby. Wait a minute, I don't think my alerts. Wait a minute, hold on. Let me do some behind the scenes. Yeah, there should be alerts. Give me 1 second. Let me do a little bit of behind the scenes work. You know, it's always going to be scuff. Not everything doesn't work right the first time. Give me one more. Let's see. Oh, I see what happened. I got logged out. I got logged out of my alerts. That makes sense. Okay, let me just try to log it back in real quick. Okay, I seem to be logged back in. Hopefully that sticks. So if someone wants to try and yep, it definitely wouldn't be a VTuber stream without Scuff. Scuff is eternal. But yeah, if anyone wants to try, anyone who hasn't followed already, if wants to try and follow, my alert should work now. I think I'm gonna go back to the gold chains. Yeah, there we go. That seems to fit a lot better. Ah, you like the heterochromia eyes. Yep, I like them too. Okay, so let me look up my little bullet points because the ears are fluffy, nice and fluffy. Better to hear you with, my dear. So let me pull up my little notepad, because if you haven't seen my little advert on Bonopolis website, I have a quote there that basically pretty much sums up the type of VTuber I am. And that quote is, "My only plan is to improvise." I really don't like planning things out to a certain extent. I like to go with the flow, let things happen as they happen. And if it sounds like I'm pausing a lot, it's because I have a tendency to use, like you just saw, I have a tendency to use, what's the word I'm looking for? Replacement words, or like words where I don't know, like and like and stuff like that. And I'm trying to get that out of my system, trying to make things a little bit more professional. But I do have like a bullet point thing to try to keep myself from going off on too much of a tangent. All right, so guess we should start with who exactly I am. As I stated before, my name is Nitaku. I am a former idol that got kicked out of his band because I was too much of a diva, according to them. I don't know what they were talking about. I mean, yeah, I kind of stole one of my band members' girlfriend one time, but hey, she came on to me, all right? I'm not gonna deny a hot chick just because she dates someone else. That's just me. But irregardless, after I got kicked out of the band, I made my way over to Bonopolis after seeing one of their little ads and thought, a place just for buns, created by buns. And this is how my little club, the Nocturnal Wonderland, came to be. Short, simple, easy to remember, hopefully. Yep, so that's basically who I am. And as you can see, I am a bunny. I am a bunny VTuber, as many of my friends in Bonopolis are. And speaking of Bonopolis, even though it's a place that was created for bunnies by bunnies, we welcome everyone of all walks of life. You don't have to be a bunny to join us. You don't have to be a bunny to even join the Discord. You could be anybody. You could be a fire tiger, you could be a giraffe who's short for some reason. You could be anybody. We welcome everybody. And there should be a timer that should give you the link to the Discord for Bonopolis. Should be popping up anytime soon. I think after like 25 minutes or so, it should pop up if Stream Elements works. But yeah. Thank you for the correction, Lefarian. You have to be a bunny to join Bonopolis, but if you want to join the Discord, the general Discord, you don't have to be a bunny. There's no requirement for that. Thank you for the correction. But yeah, you know who I am now, so you definitely do not have to be a bunny to watch us. It's a plus, but you don't have to be. But yeah, as you can see, this is my VTuber model. It's actually based off a version, well, no longer my Final Fantasy 14 character. I swapped from a Viera in the game to a Elezen for one reason and one reason only. Hats. Viera do not have the capability of wearing hats. Oh, wait, whoa, hey, who got timed out? Oh my gosh, the stream elements acting up again. Look, Farian, I know, right? Like, listen, I know hats aren't that important. It's totally a cosmetic thing. But I like wearing hats. As you can see, I have a bandana on my head. No, I was auto. Oh, okay. Like, wondering who got that? Like, I have it on minimal. Like we're all adults here, okay? We're at least 18 years old. Hopefully. So I don't think we should be moderated that much. We all should know how to act. EJ, thank you so much. Thanks. The bar does look good, doesn't it? But yeah, what was I? Oh yeah, Viera. No hats. So yeah, it sucks. Like, there are some hats you can wear, but most of the time they're like tiaras or crowns or hoods. Twitter does exist, and yes, Elon Musk, I am going to continue to call it Twitter. I'm never going to call it X. Okay, there's only one X, and he's in heaven right now. Rest in peace, DMX. But yeah, so Viera aren't able to wear hats, so I went to Elezen because it's still tall and it can wear hats, and it's basically got the same vibe as a Viera. So it's like, okay, I'll just stay here until they somehow give us hats. As long as that will take. No, and you shouldn't, Casper. No one should ever call it X. Do not give in to that man and his megalomania. Do not ever give in to him. Resist! Okay, yeah, but so that's why my model looks like a bunny, even though I don't play a bunny inside of Final Fantasy 14. And speaking of, you've already seen a few, or at least one element of my model. The chain, you change it from gold to platinum. As you can see, it goes from gold to platinum. And then I can, sorry if I get too close to the mic. And then I can also remove, I can remove my headscarf, well, bandana. So you can see my hair. It's a little shaggy hairdo of mine. Yep, there's my hair. It wibbles and wobbles if I move side to side. Okay. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, I can remove my jacket. That's also like the head scarf, the redeem, the jacket, and the shirt are actually redeems if you check the channel points. But yeah, I can remove the jacket to reveal my sleeveless turtleneck and my abs. Look at them. Look at those abs. Look at those abs. Forget grinding meat on these. You can grind bricks on these abs. Okay. I worked hard for these and I am not afraid to show them off. Yeah, so yeah, the jacket can come off. And if you want a little bit more to come off, oh, well, there you go. There's one timer that just went off. Yes, one timer that just went off for my Twitter. If you're on Twitter, you can follow me at Nitaku86. Yeah, and the timer should, another timer should go off like, like 5 minutes, like 2 or 3 minutes later. I don't know. I don't check those as often as I should. Yeah, the jacket can be removed, and the shirt can also be removed to show off even more of my abs. But again, those are redeems. You have to redeem. Put that back on. And jacket's back on. Also, and of course I have expressions that I can toggle. You know why I didn't come up in the interview, Boleno? Because I wanted to keep it secret. I wanted to keep things to a minimum. I didn't want to reveal too much, just the basics. You gotta leave them wanting, man. You can't just blow your whole load. Phrasing. But yeah, if you want, I could show off some of the expressions. Let's see, there's the uneasy one. Let's see, there's the spiral eyes. Hey, wait a minute. Why didn't it go away? Thank you. Don't know when I'll ever use this one. Haven't figured out a moment for that. There's the shock look. Really like this one. Feel like you can draw something in the circles, and that'd be actually fun. I might ask my artist if he can do that. Yeah, that's shock. Here's sad. Sad bun is sad. Let's see, there's blush, which I probably won't do that much. Yeah, I'm not much of a blusher. I get embarrassed, but I don't blush. And this one, the best one in my opinion, this one I actually did some work on, the angry eyes. And if you notice, my right eye is glowing. It only glows when I'm angry. And given the sort of games I play, you're probably gonna see this expression a lot. Yeah, those are all the features of my model. Yeah, Terminator. Hey, wait a minute. The Terminator eye? Yeah, it is the right eye, isn't it? I know Kano from Mortal Kombat, his right eye is the one that glows. But is it? Yeah, it is the Terminator. Huh. Anyways, let's go over the redeems on the channel. As you somebody already found out, I am a huge fan of JonTron. So yeah, I have a lot of his sound bites, yeah, sound clips in my redeems. I think it's like 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's only 3 of them. I thought I had more. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I have various sounds that I thought would be funny to have on here for people to play with. I also have a few special redeems besides the ones for my jacket and my other clothing. This one right here, very inexpensive one. Ow. That hurt way more than I thought it would. But yeah, that's the mic drop. I don't know if I want to like have it toggled to or set up with something that happens on stream, like a victory or something like that when I win or something like that. Haven't quite figured that one out, but yeah, if you want to drop some mics on top of my head. There's one of them. Second redeem that you can have that interacts with me is this one. Yeah. That one you can redeem to show how much you love me. Because I know you all love me. I know you do. And give me one second, I gotta adjust my model just one bit. There we go. Quick adjustment. But I'm back, baby. Yep, and I believe that's all the... Yeah, that's pretty much all the redeems. I might change the prices for them. It's still a work in progress. But yeah, those are all the channel point redeems. You could use them at your pleasure. Okay, so moving on. The goals for the channel. What do I want this to actually be about? Give me one second while I take a quick sip of water. Yeah, so if you look at the stream title, you can see, well, the tags for the underneath the stream title, you can see that this is a chill environment. I don't want this to be some crazy, out of control place for people to come to. This is just a place to chill and vibe. Just come out, come over, relax, watch me play a few games, watch me talk about nonsense, watch me just do anything. Just chill. There's so much stress out there, so many things out there that can stress you out, run your blood up, and and again, nothing against more animated VTubers, nothing against people that have a lot of energy to their streams. That's not me. I'm a very, very chill guy. It takes a lot to get underneath my skin and cause me to... Okay, well, that's not true. That's actually a lie. Certain things get underneath my skin faster than others, but the majority of stuff doesn't get under my skin that much. So it takes a lot to get underneath my, make me angry and stuff. I used to get more frustrated than angry. But so yeah, it doesn't take much to frustrate me, but it takes a lot to get me angry. Let's put it like that way. So yeah, this is just a place to come relax. As far as actual content, majority of the time I will be playing games. I pretty much settled on the main game that I'm going to be playing is Final Fantasy 14 because there's still so much story that I need to get through, and there's a lot of side content that I want to do as well. But other than that, I do have one idea. Is that what I like to call Flashback Friday, which I will be playing a retro game of some kind. Probably a one-off thing, but I also might do it as a series as well. Something to go along with Final Fantasy 14. Might be a JRPG, it might be a platformer, maybe from the Sega Genesis, maybe from the Super Nintendo, who knows? Only time will tell. I know for a fact that I'm going to be playing Final Fantasy 14, so let's just wing that other day for now. And as such, I will be trying to stream at least 2 days out of the week. Friday will probably be a later stream. It won't be around noon-ish like this. It probably like around 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So wherever time that is for your time zone, that's when I'll be around. And Saturdays, it will be at the proper time of 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I plan to stream like at least 3 hours. That's the goal for right now. I want to keep things simple. I don't want to get things out of control or overly complicated as of right now. It took me a long time to get to this point in my streaming career, and I don't want to rush things. Wow, I don't think my other timers went off. That's weird. Let me check that real quick. I just noticed that my other timers didn't go. Hey, Nunzi. Hey, better late than never. I'd rather you be late than never show up at all. How's your day going? Yeah, what's going on with the timers? They're all on. Yeah. The Twitter timer should have went off, then the bunny Discord should have been next, and then everything else. What in the world? Ah. The scuff is real, man. Oh, how the scuff is real. Me, I'm doing fine. I'm just chilling. Just hanging with the rest of the people in Bonopolis who were gracious enough to show up. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, I really like it. Funny story. The person who created my model, they were a first-time VTuber model artist. It was the first time doing a model for a VTuber, so I was like one of their first clients. I don't know how many they had before me, but I was around the first ones. So yeah, it was a learning curve, but for both of us, they learned how to meet the demands of a client, and I learned exactly how to make a model. So that's interesting. Like, I never expected. I was looking for someone who was experienced in doing it, like as we all do. We don't want anybody who, well, not to say we don't want anybody who wants to be the person. I'm jumping up my words. You usually look for someone who has experience in what you want them to do, basically. So yeah, the fact that I found a new person and it turned out like this, it's amazing. It is amazing. And funny enough, I do actually have a 2.0 version of this model that I hope to get made someday. Not saying that this model is bad, because it's not, but if for those in the Bonopolis, you've already seen that 2.0 model. You've already seen what it looks like, and you know why I want that to be made. But yeah, also speaking of, I also already mentioned the Discord server for Bonopolis, and I wish the timer had gone off. But yeah, not only is there a Discord server for Bonopolis, I have my own personal Discord server. And since the stupid thing didn't go off, let me actually get the link for that. I don't know if I added on my about section. I'm pretty sure I did, but knowing me, I probably didn't. Okay, so let me go ahead and try to get the link for my Discord server. Okay, that's copied. Okay, I'm posting the link to the Discord server. Really? Really? I just talked trash. Maybe that's why I didn't show up. Maybe I didn't talk trash enough about my freaking timers. Right when I'm about to post the link, the timer goes off. Are you serious? If any of y'all clip that, I will end you. Do not clip that. Of course, the freaking invite is expired. Well, since the link in the timer is expired, let me go ahead and put in a new one. There. There's the actual invite to the Discord server. I told you. I told you. I don't get mad that easy except for certain things. And things not acting right, or me being shown up like that is one of those things. I think let me go in my Discord server really quick to try to fix that invite. It shouldn't have expired. That's so weird. I wonder why my invite expired. Hold on, let me disable streamer mode for like the umpteenth time. I don't need you. I don't want you. That's good, it's not that important. But yeah, that is the link to my Discord server. I'll figure out the whole invitation thing right later on. Yeah, I do have a Discord server. You know what? Let me go ahead and actually show that off real quick. Give me 1 second, just set something up really quick. Can I? Is the window not open? I don't think it's open. Hold on, wait a minute. Wait a tick. No, it's open. Why the heck couldn't I find it? Hold on. There we go. Okay. All right. I'm not sure how well you can see that. Not sure how well you can see it, but actually, yeah, there we go. Hey, I'm winging it, okay? Viria, hey, welcome to the stream. Yeah, that is the Discord server. I'm not sure if you can see the channels, but basically all the essential channels that one has for a Discord server is there. And let me move Discord to a different window, see if I can kind of finagle this real quick. Hello. Yeah, so in the Discord server, there's my usual stuff for everything, the rules. You can choose your roles. Different roles you can have. Let's see, there's a general channel. Channel for food, posting food pics. That's a picture that I actually took when I tried to get into photography. Let's see, there's a channel for pets, pet pictures, IRL stuff. It's a Discord for not only people who want to communicate with me off stream, but also for people who are streamers as well. I don't mind people who stream to join my Discord as well. I actually need to create a self-promo channel. Yeah, there's a channel for memes and a channel for not safe for work memes. There's none there yet. Oh yeah, there's a bot that we can actually use to gamble, play little games and stuff like that, and you can also level up. I forgot what roles I have. Oh yeah, one of the things I like to do outside of streaming is watch anime. So what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, the roles are all actually based off of some characters from one of my favorite Gundam series, G Gundam. Let's try to see if I can find the roles real quick. Server settings. Roles. Where? Oh yeah. So the roles are starting from the bottom up. When you first join, you'll end up being a black joker. After a while, you'll earn enough to become a jack of diamond. After that, the next step is the club of ace. Ace of clubs, rather. And the second to last tier, I believe, is queen of spades. And of course, I'm the king of hearts. That's the highest level, but that's only for me. Sorry about that. Oh yeah, before I go on, I am prone to stumbling over my words and speaking too fast. And if I do that, I do apologize. That's just my natural talking pattern. So if it happens, if I'm going too fast, if I'm muttering my words, just say something. I will not mind it. You'll actually be helping me out. Yeah, going back to the channels, there's channels for talking about modern anime, old school anime, modern manga, old school manga, and movies and TVs. And oh, there's also a music bot channel, so if you're into listening to music, you can go there and vibe. Yeah, that's everything so far. Again, it's all simple for right now. Let's go ahead and close that real nice. Okay, delete this source. But yeah, I think that's everything on my bulletin list. Yeah, that's everything as far as introductions are concerned. But yeah, okay, give me one moment. I actually do have a game to play. I didn't just start streaming the chit chat and whatnot. But I wouldn't mind that. I do plan on doing just chatting streams as well, because if the people in Bonopolis know one thing about me, is I like to go on random tangents about stuff. My mind is a encyclopedia of useless information, and I am prone to just throwing it out there on a whim. But Leno knows very well how much of a tangent I can go on. Oh yeah, Valeno has his own little bar set up. It's actually way better than mine. He actually has alcohol in there. Mine is just for props. Yeah, but Valeno has his own little setup called the Lapin Lounge, where he interviews various members of the Bonopolis Discord. And me and him, we talked for, I believe it was around 3 to 4 hours, and I guarantee you we must have changed topics like 5 different times, mostly because of me. And then we went down the anime rabbit hole, and it's like, ooh, yeah. So yeah, I am prone. I actually do have a redeem. It's called Nitaku's Brain Rot. Yeah. Yeah, Neat's Brain Rot. That is actually the brainchild of one of the founding members of Bonopolis, Chaco. We actually had a channel for that in the Discord server, but when things got changed over, it got deleted. But that's not that big a deal. Speaking of Discord, I just got a notification. Who notified me on Discord? Give me one moment, just reply to this real quick. Okay, that's responded to. Okay, what was I doing? Kind of lost my train of thought. Oh, anyway, yeah, I was saying of the game that I wanted to play. Yeah, so I actually just wanted this to be a chill little stream, debut stream. I didn't have anything really big planned for it. I just wanted to debut. Like, in all honesty, I just wanted to debut. This whole VTubing journey has been crazy. I didn't actually start out as a VTuber, or even when I started streaming, I didn't even start out as a VTuber, or even had the idea of being a VTuber in mind. I started out using a webcam like most streamers do, and then I started hearing about VTubers, but I couldn't afford a VTubing model, not at the prices that people were asking for. Actually, let me shut down the music for this because I want. Where's that? No, actually, let me just go to the mixer real quick. Just mute you. There we go. Just mute that. Yeah, so I start out with a webcam as most people do. Oh, Usagi, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the stream, Usagi. Don't apologize for being late. There's nothing to apologize for. You live in a way, way bigger or farther off time zone than most of us, so the fact you even showed up, I am grateful for. I knew you were going to apologize. That's why I preempted you. There's no need to apologize. But yeah, where was I? Wait a minute. Let me just make sure everything's okay. Everything's good. Yeah, this stream wasn't. I didn't have anything really big planned. I just wanted to debut because. Thank you, Usagi. Thank you, and enjoy your little Kirby. Yeah, I started off as a PNG tuber, and the PNG tuber model I used was based off my actual real life appearance. But then I started seeing things about VTubing, and my model was inspired by another VTuber that I watched. His name's Lux. He graduated from VTubing, and so when I first saw him, he was playing Final Fantasy 14, and he was using a bunny model like this. And it's like, oh, I can just use my model in game as a reference. And so yeah, that's how I became a bunny VTuber from that guy. And yeah, so I went from a PNG tuber to a VTuber. And so when I finally got a chance to just debut this model, it's like, I just want to debut. It took forever to get this model working and everything, and I just want people to see it. I want people to enjoy the experience of watching it just like I did when I first got it. So I didn't have anything big planned, so I just thought I'm going to play some Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, change scenes. No VTuber model here. One moment. There we go. I wanted to play some Yu-Gi-Oh! And just chat about anime like I did before. And I don't want to go on like random tangents like I did before when I did this sort of just chatting stream. I actually want to focus my attention on something that actually, don't want to say bothered me, but hold on a minute. Is my controller plugged in? My controller plugged in? Oh no. Wait a minute, folks. There we go. There we go. Okay, we're rolling. Yeah, I don't want to say this thing bothered me all that much, but it's something I want to speak on a long time because I don't hear a lot of people speaking about it, and it's about Dragon Ball Z. Like, I know it's crazy to think, actually, wait a minute. I don't want to block the little avatars at the bottom. See if I can move that logo just a bit. Yes, I'm doing this on the fly. Don't kill me. All right, let's see if I can make it just a tad bit bigger. Okay, that should work for now. I'm going to actually adjust that to make it look a lot better afterwards. But yeah, Dragon Ball Z is a very, very interesting topic to talk about, because there are things, give me 1 second, there are things in it that I don't feel like people talk about enough, or like at all. And so instead of just me rambling about anime like I once did, I wanted to focus on that series, because as many may know, it has inspired not only a lot of anime creators, but like anime fans. Like, if you grew up in the late 80s to early 90s, your enjoyment of anime probably started somehow, some way with either Dragon Ball Z, Robotech. Oh no, not Dragon Ball Z, but Dragon Ball, Robotech, Sailor Moon. One of those anime probably got you started on watching anime. Let's see something. I might have to do some finagling. Hopefully it doesn't mess things up too much. Give me 1 second. What's my cursor? I have to move the game back to my first screen. Work with me, work with me. Thank you. Okay. Maximize that. Okay, now let's see if I can try to move this over here. Okay, that's gonna work better, because I couldn't for the life of me see the actual cards. I was looking at OBS, looking at the game through OBS and not through the actual game itself. Okay, yeah, so hopefully my model doesn't don't go crazy that much. I need to get a second monitor. Like, I'm using a tablet as my second screen, which isn't bad, but I can't zoom in as much as I want to. Actually, I was looking at the game through OBS so I can keep checking my model to make sure it doesn't go all quirky. But yeah, like, say that Dragon Ball inspired a lot of manga artists or anime fans. This is a gigantic understatement. It's like so many anime fans were born just from watching that show, reading that manga. It's crazy. And you can see the inspiration in various shonen. It's just anime in general, but mostly shonen anime like Naruto, Bleach, My Hero Academia. Oh my gosh, really? A dark hole, Yugi? I'm not gonna waste that. I'm gonna waste my trap card on that. Just take the hit. He set a dark hole. What a jerk. Oh, shadow spell. I got 2 of those. Nice. Set you down. Yeah. But yeah, Dragon Ball has inspired so many anime, it's crazy. Like, I don't have the time nor the patience to like go through the history of Dragon Ball Z. Other people have done it and they can do it way better than me, but what I wanted to focus on with Dragon Ball Z were like 5 things in it that I find greatly annoying, really annoying and whatnot, that no one seems to talk about. And it's crazy because I think they're really big cons to Dragon Ball. Really big things that should bother a lot more people, basically. Some of them are kind of silly, some of them are actually plot holes. Wait a minute. Really? What the heck happened to Casper? Oh, Toonami. Wow. Toonami, that is another wormhole that can go down for hours. That's probably just Stream Element acting crazy, Casper. That's probably what it is. I'm going to go through those settings when I get off stream just to figure out exactly why that happened, but I apologize for that happening. But yeah, Toonami is another wormhole that can go down for hours. So I'm trying to stay focused, people. Now, what was I doing? Oh yeah, ending my turn. Yeah, so 5 things about Dragon Ball that I think people should talk about more. Number 1, Android 18 getting pregnant. Like, it's so strange how that's glossed over in the anime. It's just Cell dies, Goku dies. If you follow the anime, Goku has the Otherworld tournament. The Otherworld tournament ends. Gohan grows up, and then he goes around trying to recruit people because Goku's coming back to life to fight in the tournament. And then it's like, oh, he finds Krillin. Krillin's married to 18, and 18 has a child. Huh? Like, what? And if you know anything about Dragon Ball, you know that Android 18 is, in fact, a cyborg. She's a human being who has cybernetic parts integrated into her being. So it's like, first of all, again, she's a human being who got turned into a robot. So the fact that she has biological skunk and junk inside of her body shouldn't be that strange. But I would think, oh no, she's actually not a complete robot. Android 16 is a complete robot. She is a cyborg. She basically had robot parts put inside of her against her will. Like, so, like, if you blew her up, you would still see like intestines and stuff like that, which thank you Toriyama for not showing us that. But yeah, but like, I'm not saying it's impossible. Oh my crap, I knew it was gonna be Summon Skull. Luckily for you, I have this trap card. Yeah, you would think, like, again, I'm not a scientist, okay? I don't know much about cybernetics and anything like that. But I would think that her cybernetic parts would somehow hamper her from having a child. You would think that, right? Just based off of simple logic. That somehow, some way, her ability to be able to reproduce would be hampered by having cybernetic parts. It's like, nobody really talks about that. Or at least no one that I know of. Yeah, I wish I could watch the Invincible cartoon TV show, whatever you want, but I'm not a fan of gore. I don't like watching people's intestines spill out or watching people's heads explode. I can't do it. Like, if it's a realistic depiction of violence, something like that, I can somehow stomach it. But as far as actually watching people get decapitated and stuff like that, yeah, that's not for me. I hate you, stupid elf. I should have played that and put it in attack mode. Then I wouldn't have to have worried about that. Live and learn. But yeah, the fact that Android 18 had a child just boggles my. Oh, screw you, Yugi. I hate you so much, Yugi. Thank you. Thank you. That trap card is going to be so useful. I had stop defense right there, and that could have ended this whole duel. But yeah. Listen, I have no doubt that it's probably worse in the comics than what they showed on TV. So like most manga, like even in Dragon Ball Z, like the scene where Android 20, aka Dr. Gero, like grabs the guy out of his car and starts choking him by the neck. In the anime, all you see is that the guy's got his throat crushed. In the actual manga, Dr. Gero squeezes the guy's neck so hard that his head pops off his body. That is insane. That was in Dragon Ball. That's crazy when you sit down and think about it. But getting back on topic, yeah, Android 18. Oh my gosh, why would you snatch steal that? Why would you snatch steal that card? Like, I'm glad that he stole that instead of a really actually good monster, but still. What is? Oh, he's Dark Magician, right? Dark Magician? Really? No Dark Magician. I need a monster. I need a monster really bad. Well, this could work. Wish it was a blue-eyed white dragon, but oh well. What you gonna do? Yeah, the whole 18 having a child just struck me as odd. As not odd at the fact that she had a child, but odd that nobody. Oh, Exodia, of course. Exodia obliterate. We're just gonna skip this stupid thing. Ah, that's not what I wanted. But yeah, Android 18 having a child was not the thing that caught me off guard. It's like nobody acknowledges it. They're like, oh, she had a child. Okay, Bulma, you want to step in and explain to us how that's possible? No? Okay. Well, it's not that serious of a thing. It's just one of those things. Ah, impossible! No one's ever been able to summon him. It is so amazing that Yugi's grandfather was able to get all 5 Exodia cards. And I know he's an archaeologist, yes, and whatever, I get that. Kaiba, the guy who is so rich, he not only recreated the deck of an ancient pharaoh to bring him back to life in a cybernetic world so that he can duel him and finally beat the guy. He built an elevator from the earth to space. That's how rich that guy is. And he didn't find those cards before Yugi's grandfather? I'm calling shenanigans on that, my friend. Heck, Pegasus couldn't find those cards before Yugi's grandfather. Oh yeah. I have rewatched Dragon Ball Z Abridged so much. I know those episodes forwards and backwards. I knew that's going to be a stupid elephant. Why did I? Again, I had stop defense and I didn't use it. I'm such an idiot. Oh, I hate you so much. Again, I had stop defense right there. I had stop defense right there, bro. Okay, yeah, I need to go ahead and check on stream elements real quick, because that's ridiculous. All right, hold on. I'm gonna fix that. You know what, screw it. I'm taking no filters off for right now until I actually figure out how to set it up. That way no one can start kidding me. Yeah, that's turned off. There's no mods. I'll be the mod dog on it. Yeah, but moving on, I already said what I had to say. Android 18 having a baby. Don't understand it, but it's what it is. What I will, however, talk about way more than that is who she had a baby with. Hello there. Oh, Nigel Thornberry. Okay, part agreed. Help me out. Okay, it didn't help me out as much as I wanted it to, but oh well. Oh, why didn't I have a Legion in my deck, in my hand? That strange thing about Team 4-Star, they just released some kind of weird Boo Saga video. I'm not sure if it's actual something that they did.
I don't get it.
I'm not sure if it's actually something that they did after that they stopped doing DBZ, or is it something that they did before and never released. I haven't fully watched it myself, but it looks interesting. So if you wanted the Blue Saga, you can go watch that. Moving on though. My issue with Android 18. Wait a minute, I can't summon it from the deck? Wait. What's going on here? Oh. Okay. Yeah, attack this one. Huh. Yugi, I hate your stinking guts. Again, I'm glad he used that on something that was weaker and not something that was actually stronger, but yeah, I hate your guts, Yugi. Again, moving on. See, this is what I'm talking about when it comes to my mind. It goes on tangents, people. It goes on tangents a lot, and I get distracted a lot. Krillin. Freaking Krillin, bro. Krillin is such a strange character to me, because in the beginning, I liked Krillin. I liked everyone else. In the Saiyan Saga, he was cool. In Namek, he really shined when Goku wasn't around. But everything changed during the Cell Saga. And you know the moment I'm talking about, when he crushed the remote that could have shut down the androids and prevented Cell from becoming perfect. That Summon Skull, oh my gosh. Like, I don't get why Krillin did it. I don't understand why Krillin did it. All Android 18 did was give him a kiss on the cheek. That's all she did. A kiss on the cheek. And because of that, he said, I'm in love with her. I'm going to basically screw over the world because like some random evil chick kissed me on the cheek. How does that work? Like, listen, I get it. Krillin needed a win, okay? He's been crapped on almost as much as Yamcha throughout the entire series. Toriyama wanted to get the guy a win. I get that. But think about it. He shut her down. He could have shut her down, rather, and stopped Cell from becoming perfect. And he chose not to because of a kiss on the cheek. Oh, why didn't you show up before? Does anyone not have a problem with that? And again, just like with 18 having a baby, everybody just said, oh, it's okay, Krillin. We kind of understand why you did it. But we're not going to hold you accountable that much. Huh? My dude. Vegeta, Piccolo, Tien Shinhan. One of you should have went off on that guy. Especially Vegeta. I mean, okay, I kind of understand why Vegeta didn't go off because, you know, he let Cell become perfect just as much as Krillin did. But still, my dude, Krillin, Vegeta, Piccolo, Tien Shinhan, none of y'all said anything. You just sat there and say, oh, okay, well, he made a mistake, derpy, derpy, derp. My dude, he basically screwed the entire world over something that your grandmother does to you, even though you don't want to. I gotta restart this duel. A kiss on the cheek, man. That's all he got. I understand if she like flirted with him or kissed him on the lips or something like that. I can kind of understand that. But no, all she did was kiss him on the cheek. And that was enough for him to say, screw the world. I don't get it. And from that point on, I never liked Krillin. I can't. No matter how much they try to they quote unquote redeem him, or does that have to be face up? No, okay. No matter how much they try to redeem him or make him look good, it's like, no, buddy, you screwed the entire world over a kiss on the cheek. There's nothing you can say or do that will make you a good person in my eyes, man. You're done. All right, all that goodwill you built up in Namek, all that goodwill, you basically said, no, I don't want it. Okay. Wait a minute. What's that? Not. What? Did I not do that right? Did I not do that right? No, I don't want to activate that card. Oh, wow. Okay. I did do it right. He just didn't have monsters with 1,500 attack points or more. Live and learn, I suppose. But yeah, Krillin, I'm sorry. You're dead to me, homie. I respect Yamcha, and I should have put out Trapmaster again. This is why I suck. Again, I respect Yamcha way more than I respect Krillin. It's not even close, man. Krillin, you're dead to me. There's nothing you can say or do that could ever get you on my good side again. You can literally go Super Saiyan Blue and 20 times Kaioken, and you still wouldn't make it up, as far as I'm concerned. Moving on, though. I could use a pot of greed right now. Do I want to? It's gonna die anyway, so no. Why do you put spell cards face down, Yugi? Yeah. Moving on to the third thing that kind of like weirds me out as far as Dragon Ball is concerned. Goku is kind of a loser in that show. If you actually sit down and think about all the battles that happened in Dragon Ball Z, The guy doesn't win that much. Now, let me make it clear. I'm not saying he doesn't win at all, because clearly he does. But like when it comes to like major battles in that show, he's not the guy with the most wins. Think about it for a second. Let's start at the very beginning of the show. Who defeats Raditz? It was Piccolo. Now you might say there was a team effort between him and Piccolo, and that's fair, but at the end of the day, it was Piccolo that got the kill. It was Piccolo that ended the threat of Raditz, not Goku. Okay, and let's move on to the Saiyan Saga. Vegeta and Nappa. Yes, Goku defeated Nappa, but Nappa was a sub boss. He wasn't the main antagonist. He wasn't the guy causing most destruction. Or he wasn't the big bad. It was Vegeta. And so, for all intents and purposes, Vegeta beat Goku. Like, Goku was down. The Spirit Bomb failed. He crushed his legs, crushed his ribs, crushed the rest of his body. Oh my gosh, Star Wars. I could really use the Blue Ice White Dragon right now. Yeah, Vegeta basically beat Goku. All right. And so it was a team effort that eventually ended the threat of Vegeta. Like for me, I consider a win where you basically is the person that is the villain of the story or the villain of the time. Is he still a threat to the planet or the main characters? And so the threat of Vegeta was ended in a group effort. Then you get to Namek. Who defeats Dodoria? Vegeta. Who defeats Zarbon? Vegeta. Now you might say that, well, Goku defeated Raccoon and Berter and Jace, but like, yeah, but they were still a threat. So it took Vegeta finally saying screw them, killing Raccoon, killing Goldo, killing Jace, killing Berter, and then Goku turned Ginyu into a frog. But basically, Goku didn't really do much except for beat a couple of people down, and then that's it. And then we get to Frieza. Yes, technically, Goku beat Frieza. Again, technically he did. But the threat of Frieza was still there because Goku let Frieza live. So who ended up eventually beating Frieza? Trunks. He killed Frieza, killed King Cold. Okay. The androids. Who defeated Android 19? Vegeta. Who eventually ended the threat of Android 20? Dr. Gero. Trunks. Not Trunks, Android 17, my bad, that's on me. Who defeated, okay, we can't really say defeated, but who ended the threat of the androids? Cell, by absorbing them. So Android 17, Android 18, and 16 was never a threat. 16 was never a threat, so you can't really count him in anything. I hate this duel so much. That's good. I've already beaten this duel. I just want to try to beat it again. Let's move on to something else. Watching me lose the same duel over and over again. Okay, yeah, I did. All right. But yeah, so the threats of the android. Dude, the amount of stupid decisions that Vegeta made in that show could fill in a gigantic encyclopedia. Okay? He has nothing but stupid decisions. Vegeta's whole time in Dragon Ball could could basically be summed up as one stupid decision moving to another. Exactly, that's exactly what I said. That's why I don't hold Krillin completely at fault for letting Cell become perfect. Vegeta played a part as well. But if Krillin had not smashed that remote, Vegeta wouldn't even had a chance. He would have seen that Cell couldn't become perfect. True, he could have easily killed Cell. But guess what? Even if you take into account Vegeta's bravado and arrogance, and the fact that he allows Cell to try to absorb 18. If Krillin smashed the remote, what he did wouldn't even mattered. It would have just been, oh, he can't absorb an android because she's shut down. Well, time to die, Cell. Boom. Cell Saga over with. I mean, I'm not wrong. But yeah, eventually the threats of the androids were stopped by Cell because Cell absorbed them. Who ended up killing Cell? Gohan. And then you go to the Majin Buu saga. There's not that many like fights that end though well, but like goons and whatnot, random goons, random chats, doesn't matter. The main bosses or the main villains in there were Dabura and Vegeta until Buu showed up. Dabura ends up getting killed by Buu. Yeah, I was like getting to that. Yeah, Dabura gets killed by Buu. Fat Buu is eaten and becomes a non-threat by Super Buu. Then until friggin' Kid Buu, no one is defeated. No enemies are defeated. Basically, Super Buu shows up. He ragdolls everybody. Yeah, it's true, but that's the whole deal with the Spirit Bomb. The Spirit Bomb is not a solo attack. You can't do that attack without getting help, even if it's not from actual people. Because if you remember on Namek, there were no people for him to get energy from except for Krillin, Gohan, and Piccolo. So he had to get spirit from the plants and animals, and actually drew energy from the surrounding planets and stuff like that. So, man, you could call. I mean, he still had to be the one to channel the Spirit Bomb, so I call it a win. He still had to be the one to exercise the technique. But yeah, eventually we get through the whole Buu saga till the end of the saga when Goku forms the Spirit Bomb and wins. That's it. That's only like one main villain kill that Goku has in that entire series. He does not kill or end the threat of a main villain that often. Again, if you want to count the quote-unquote sub bosses or minor villains, yeah, he has a lot of wins. But if you want to talk about the actual main threats in the show, he doesn't. And no one. Oh my gosh. To quote, CJ the Champ, I hope I got his name right. CJ the Champ made a video about what has this whole thing about anime villains having Black Air Force energy. And he has Kid Buu in the front. Yeah, so if you watch that video, shout out to CJ the Champ. Yeah, go watch his videos. Like, it's crazy. But yeah, Goku was not that big of a winner as far as like main villains. Like, if you go back to Dragon Ball, his win count against main villains is way higher. Yeah, I like him too. I watched many of his videos multiple times as well. I'm totally blanking on this duel because I got so absorbed in talking about Dragon Ball. But again, you see how much of a wormhole or a can of worms that show is. Do I want to put on? Yeah, I want to put on another defense card. I am so stupid. I wonder. Oh, I goofed. I'm gonna just restart the duel. I goofed. Yeah, if you go back to the actual, oh, fun fact, there's technically no Dragon Ball Z as far as manga is concerned. As far as the manga is concerned, it's just Dragon Ball until the end of the Buu saga. I have no idea who those characters are. Like, I need to watch a lot more anime. Somewhere along the line, I got out of anime and I really want to get back into it. Oh, those are okay. I might check them out. If they have the same kind of energy, then yeah, I'll definitely check them out. But yeah, Dragon Ball Z as a manga doesn't exist. It's all Dragon Ball. I suppose they added the Z to kind of differentiate. Stupid Beaver Warrior. Just differentiate things from the manga, which I don't understand, but whatever. I'm not into TV production and stuff like that, so I hate you so much, Yuki. Very good. Thank you for the hydrate. I actually do need. Me. Okay, that's better. Yeah, Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. I don't know why they differentiated things like that, but again, I'm not in TV production or anything like that. Huh. Now I definitely gotta watch it. If it's CJ's little brother, then yeah, I'm definitely gonna check him out. Oh yeah, swords reveal and I can't attack. Yeah, Goku in Dragon Ball was way more of a, for lack of a better term, badass than Goku in Dragon Ball Z, as far as actually getting wins. It's just so, and it's strange because, oh, but I don't want to do that because, dang it, but I can't. What do it? I'm gonna take a risk. I'm gonna risk it. I want to risk it. Okay, I'm not gonna risk. Oh, I got two of them. Screw it. I'm gonna risk this one. Yeah, but like comparing Goku as far as like wins against villains, main villains, in Dragon Ball versus Dragon Ball Z, it's so weird that he loses so much, yet he's the main character. But then I guess Toriyama himself noticed that because ever since Dragon Ball Z, only one person can get a win against the main villain, and that was Goku. Or at least a Saiyan. No, actually no. It's just Goku, because even Vegeta doesn't get that many wins. Which he should. I will jot that down. Okay, but moving on from Goku not being as much of a winner in Dragon Ball Z. Oh, this right here. Oh my gosh. This right here bugs the crap out of me so much. We all know how big a deal the World Martial Arts Tournament is in Dragon Ball. Like, we all know. Oh crap, that was a stupid move. I am so stupid. I just wasted a man-eater bug. I just wasted a man-eater bug. I am so stupid. At least I have fodder. But yeah, the World Martial Arts Tournament is a huge deal, especially when you think back to early Dragon Ball. Okay, I can live with that. I can live with a Spellbinding Circle. Like, the whole series basically hinged, outside of the actual adventure stories, the biggest parts of the original Dragon Ball were the martial arts tournaments. And they were some of my favorite parts as well. So, there's that. But then you time skip to Dragon Ball Z, and the first time you hear about the World Martial Arts Tournament is when Cell shows up, and then we get introduced to Hercule. So I'm not I can't remember if, oh my god, I hate you so much. Of course he gets a freaking horn of a unicorn. So I can't remember all that much. If like there were martial arts tournaments going on during the time period between Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball. I'm not sure, I can't remember off the top of my head. But the first time we hear about it is, again, when Hercule shows up. And then you get to the thing and like, no one recognizes Goku. Like, okay, I can understand he has Super Saiyan hair. He doesn't have black hair anymore, so I can kind of understand people not recognizing him. But they know his face. Like, Goku was a big deal from a kid onward through that tournament. Everybody knows who Goku was. Everybody knows what Goku did in that tournament. Yet when he arrives on the scene to fight Cell, no one recognizes him. They're like, oh yeah, Hercule is cool, but here comes freaking Son Goku. This guy defeated King Piccolo. This guy defeated Piccolo Jr. He is going to save us. We are saved. That did not happen. It's like, hello people. Oh, so did my music go off? Okay, no, it didn't go off. It just, the song is really, really low. I was confused. Oh. But yeah, so like, even if you don't recognize Goku, okay, let's give you that. You don't recognize Piccolo? The guy who literally tried to take over the world? Released a whole bunch of murderers and criminals out into the world and everything? You don't remember him? You don't remember how strong that guy is? Or here's a thought, how about Vegeta? They televised the Saiyan Saga invasion for a little while. Okay, they know what Vegeta looks like. Okay, there's no possible way. I can understand Goku to a certain extent. I can understand Piccolo to an even lesser extent than that. You don't recognize Vegeta. The guy who literally came here to destroy the planet. You don't recognize him. And I get it, maybe that's the joke, that's the thing. Maybe that's it. But I'm sorry. There is no way in the world you can be that much of a martial World Martial Arts fan, see Goku show up and it's like, oh my gosh, we're saved. How do you not see that? And like, no one recognizes him until the announcer from the World Martial Arts Tournament shows up in the Buu Saga and like, oh my gosh, I remember you. You, like, no one before then recognized the guy. It's like, it boggles my mind. I don't know if it's Toriyama wanted that to happen on purpose. I don't know if Toriyama just forgot about it, but it's so weird. 19, right? This should be 19. That no one recognizes Goku. It just drives me crazy. Like, I knew he was gonna do that. I knew he was gonna do that. Luckily, Horn and Unicorn is gonna go back. Oh, great. So I can't, okay, well, this is not gonna turn out that bad. It's actually gonna end up pretty good for me. Because Summon Skull is going away. Yeah, go ahead and do that. Go ahead and do that, homie. I got something for you. Set you down in defense mode. Who do I? What is this? Okay, that's all fine and good. I'm going to attack now. Yeah, no one recognizes Goku. Just drove me crazy. Even as a kid, like, you should know who that guy is, and you didn't. It just boggles my mind. But moving on to the last thing that bothers me about Dragon Ball Z, and I'm pretty sure it bothers a lot of people. The Saiyan, anybody that's not a Saiyan, basically gets the shaft in that show. Now, I'm sure some of you are gonna say, well, Master Roshi had his moment in the Tournament of Power, and then 17 basically ended up saving it. Yeah, I get that. But those are special occasions. For all intents and purposes, if you are not a Saiyan, you do not get any real significant power-ups except for Piccolo in that superhero movie that came out with Gohan. Before that, if you were a Saiyan, you basically got shafted. And I can kind of understand in Dragon Ball Super them doing that to a certain extent. I get that. But in Dragon Ball Z, like Tien, hello, Tien Shinhan, he stopped he stopped Cell in his second form with the tri-beam. Kikoho, whatever you want to call it. He stopped him. He slowed him down. Someone infinitely stronger than him, way stronger than that guy, he stopped. But what does Tien do in the Buu Saga, or even in Dragon Ball Super? Nothing. In Super, he's just he has his own, I think, school. Oh, I need to put that face up? That sucks. He has his own school and whatnot, but he's basically a joke character. He's as much of a joke character as Yamcha is in Dragon Ball Super. All right, he does little to nothing. And even when he does do something in the Tournament of Power, it's basically, oh, I'm just gonna sacrifice myself and that's it. It's crazy. This is one of the main characters from Dragon Ball, the original series. The guy is constantly training. He's constantly trying to improve, and he could do nothing. Master Roshi had more of an impact in the Tournament of Power than Tien, and that's crazy. It's like, and then even if you want to just ignore Dragon Ball Super rather, even if you just want to ignore that, okay, this is kind of weird because technically, the whole training saga episodes in Dragon Ball Z were non-canon. Like in the manga itself, they never showed anything about Yamcha, Tien, Chaozu, Piccolo training with King Kai. That's all technically filler. But even if you would take into account, you're trying to tell me that King Kai sat there the entire time, and for 1 second didn't think it would be a good idea to teach anyone else the Kaioken? Or, oh my gosh, I hate you so much. Luckily, I got a Monster Reborn. What the heck is this? Okay. I want to save that actually. Which is just wish I had a monster to summon, but oh well. Yeah, but yeah. No one thought, hey, King Kai, you know that Kaioken thing that you taught Goku? Do you want to, like, I don't know, teach us that move? You know, even if they could only do it up to 2 times, even if the human body wouldn't be able to withstand that. Okay, actually, yeah, perfect. More than 2 times. Okay, they can't do it more than 2 times. That's fine. Why not teaching them? Why not teach Piccolo the Kaioken? He could probably handle that. But no, they learn nothing. They do not get stronger at all. It's like, well, why were you there? Like, and it drives me crazy because Tien and Piccolo, of all characters, you would think, be like, yeah, I need to learn something from the guy that made my main rival stronger. That same kind of power up that you gave Goku, I want that. Okay, when are you Monster Reborn? Oh my gosh, Time Wizard. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. I swear to, if you, thank you. I was this close, chat. Chat, I was this close to activating the angry eyes. You were spared the angry eyes, Joey. Count your lucky stars, Mr. Wheeler. This close. This close. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, none of them, not a single person on that planet learned the Kaioken or even a Spirit Bomb. It makes no sense. It drove me crazy to this day. Like, King Kai, what were you doing, bro? You were slipping, man. Killer, I was this close to activating Terminator mode. This close. Joey got spared. That Time Wizard threw me for a loop. Was not expecting Time Wizard. But then again, no one expects Time Wizard. It's weird that I'm using a Harpy's deck because when I played Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, my best deck was a Harpy's deck. It was the only deck I played that actually worked. I hate you so much. I'm so glad you're gonna die. Or get defeated. Yeah, getting back on topic. Oh my god, I gotta use Mako's deck. Getting back on topic. Yeah, the fact that King Kai saw fit to not even think about training those guys or boosting their power, I don't understand that. But on the topic of boosting power, for the longest time, people used to argue that Krillin was the strongest human character in the show of Dragon Ball. But it's like, how is Krillin the strongest human being? Like, he was weaker than Tien back in Dragon Ball, and they've been training ever since then. Tien way more than Krillin does. How did Krillin surpass Tien as the strongest human being? Tien should have been the strongest human being for a long, long time. It's like, how can you even sit down and argue that Tien is weaker than Krillin? All right. I don't know where I'm going with this. It's just something that I thought of. I was talking about the fact that. Oh, now I know why. So, like, people will argue, well, Guru activated Krillin's hidden potential, like his untapped power. Like, okay, yeah. Who's to say that Krillin's untapped potential Of course he would. Of course he would. I'm so glad I have a defense monster that can stop that. Yeah, who's to say that Krillin's hidden potential would be greater than what Tien could reach? Like, imagine if Tien had the chance to have his hidden potential released by Guru. You really gonna sit there and tell me that the guy who can stop Cell by himself? Oh, who is that? Oh, Franz! Franz! Franz, I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Franz. Sorry for Franz. Oh my gosh. Why didn't you use polymerization before? Oh my gosh, this dude is already driving me crazy. Yeah, but Franz, thank you for joining the stream. Oh my gosh, what am I gonna do now? Ugh. Oh, you're in defense mode, I guess. Yeah, Franz, you just... Nah, you didn't miss anything. Just missed me rambling on about Dragon Ball Z and basically getting my butt whooped. Well, now I'm getting my butt whooped. Before, I actually doing pretty good. Oh, Varia's still around. Yeah, but Franz, again, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining me on this glorious day that is my debut. Hey, that's not a problem. I do not mind lurkers. I do not mind lurkers at all. But yeah, I think that's pretty much everything I have to say about Dragon Ball Z. As far as the things that are... I am so happy that I am streaming too, Viria. Okay. It's been a long time coming, but I'm finally here. Don't know where I'm gonna go from now on, but the only way is up, I guess. Yeah, that's everything. That's everything about Dragon Ball Z that annoys me. So I guess we could talk about just general anime, or at least I can talk about general anime things that don't so much annoy me. But yeah, I guess you could say these things kind of annoy me too. Well, this first one doesn't annoy me. It's just something I wish would return. And I know it's not going to return because of the way the anime market is now. But does anyone remember when English dubs of anime had their own original soundtracks? Or at least translated the Japanese songs into English. I remember that, and I missed that so much. Thank you, Viria. Sailor Moon is a perfect example.
Is that my voice? Is that my voice?
Oh no, really? Really? Oh my gosh. Did not think anyone was going to get enough channel points for that on my debut stream. If you couldn't tell, Usagi just redeemed the Chibi Chibi redeem on my channel points. I didn't think anyone was going to reach that milestone. I actually should raise that up now. Now I think about it, because I've been streaming for how long? Been streaming for almost 2 hours. I guess channel points gather up way faster than that. Oh well. They want me to be a chibi, so I must chibi myself. Give me 1 second, because I actually didn't. Because again, I didn't expect someone to redeem that, so I didn't have it set up. Hey, just because I become a chibi does not mean I babyfy. I just become smaller and cuter. Hey Franz, I'm glad you showed up. I'm glad you showed up anyway. Thank you. Go do what you gotta do. I'll be here. I might be here only for another hour though. Now that I know that I've already been streaming for 2 hours. It doesn't feel like 2 hours actually. Doesn't feel like that at all. But anyway, they want me to be a chibi, so I must chibi. Give me 1 moment, just set things back up again. I know, right, Furia? It does not feel. And this is on a random tangent. That's exactly how it felt when me and Valeno were in Laughing Loud. We spoke for like 3-4 hours, but it didn't feel like that. It felt like 2 hours. It felt like 2 hours. Like, where did the time go? I don't know, but okay, I gotta remember which one of these buttons do. Oh, that's one for the just chatting. That's the one for live and now. Wait, where am I? There I am. TV me. I shall call him Mini Me. Yep, this is my chibi PNG tuber model. And like the chibi PNG, like my regular model, it also has, wait a minute, the angry eyes. I actually wanted to have my voice get tiny and smaller too, but I haven't figured that out yet. So, deep voice chibi is what you're gonna get. Nah, I'm just saying, I can't do that voice too long. Yep, so yeah, it has. Trust me, that's how angry I get. Exactly, that's how angry I can get. Let's see, those are the shock eyes, I believe what it is. The next one should be sad chibi. And oh yeah, that's the I've just messed up face. Yep, chibi me will be riding through the stream for, I guess, for the next hour. The PTSD face. Oh, that's what I'm gonna name it. The PTSD face. Well, yeah, so I'm now chibi neat. But yeah, going back to what I was saying before, English soundtracks. I miss that so much from anime. I know it probably takes a lot of effort to get singers and translate the lyrics into something that actually makes sense in English, and I get all that. But again, if you grew up Actually, give me one moment. Just drink a quick bit of water. But yeah, if you grew up in the Western Hemisphere, North America area, you grew up with a lot of English dub anime. And back then, they took the effort to quote unquote Westernize everything. Oh, hold on. I do apologize for that. They took the time to Westernize everything, including the music. Hey there, Tabs. Thank you for joining the stream. You joined at an interesting time. Usagi redeemed my chibi hammer. Redeemed, so I am now a chibi PNG tuber. But for the sake of you just joining up, I'll go back to my original model real quick. There we go. There's my VTuber model for you to see. Yep, chibi mode was activated way sooner than I thought it was going to be. In all honesty, I thought the I thought the app camera was going to be activated way faster. Yeah, but yeah. I set myself up for that one, didn't I? Yes, indeed, I did. I set myself up for that. I really got to raise those prices. I really got to raise those points. Maybe I'll make it like 1,000. Give people something to work for. Ah, shoot, I guess. But here's the thing, though. I can do app cam, but I also had to do the chibi, so I can't do both. Okay, how about this? How about this? I go to chibi for like 15 minutes, and then I do the app cam. Yeah, I gotta raise those prices up. Okay, fair enough. I'll do app cam for a little while and then go back to chibi. Again, I gotta set this up. I probably should move Free2 Studio over to my second screen so it'd be easier. I guess I can do it this way. Oh, crap. Okay. Okay, yeah, I can remove the jacket and remove the shirt. There we go. And now just zoom in all the way out. Zoom in as much as I can. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit more. There we go. And I guess I can make the oh, where's my feet come on? There we go. Make that a little bit smaller. So as I'm not blocking the screen. Okay, that should work. There we go. Yeah, when someone new shows up, it's going to be super weird. Like, why am I staring at some rock hard abs? This is strange. Again, before I get distracted again, yeah. English soundtracks, I miss those a lot. Welcome to the stream. Check out my rock hard abs. You can grind meat on them. Yeah, but again, what What was it? Viria that said it? Okay, Fusagi, go get some sleep. I know you're in the land down under, so wow, wait, 5:30 for you? So you're like what, 14 hours ahead of us? Or at least ahead of me? That's crazy, man. Thank you, Usagi. I will have a good stream. Have a good sleep. Sleep well. Yeah, but like, I believe, yeah, Viria. Viria, as Viria mentioned, like Sailor Moon was a big one. Like, there's not a person alive, not a single Sailor Moon fan that does not know the English version of the Sailor Moon theme song. I don't think there's a single Sailor Moon fan on here that doesn't know it. From the original Deke dub. Exactly, but even still, even if going beyond the theme song, there's Rainy Day Man, there's My Only Love, there's Oh Starry Night. So many little even character songs in the show were dubbed as well. Like, they put in so much effort to dub those songs. Even get off of you, getting off of Sailor Moon. Yu Hakusho. That had a English OST. Tenchi Muyo. English original soundtrack. Beyblade, of all TV shows, had one of the best English original soundtracks out there. It's crazy how much effort they put into doing that. But I guess somewhere along the line, it became cheaper to just play the Japanese music, which I'm not complaining about. I love the Japanese original soundtracks. Oh, I remember that stupid card. I really need to start paying attention to the cards that I have, because I could have used that to get rid of that Swords Revealing Light. Actually, no, it wouldn't matter because I wouldn't have had a card that would. I'm gonna save that. Yeah. Off the top of my head, Card Captain Sakura. How many people don't know that theme song if you're a fan of like shoujo anime? Shaman King had a banger. The Pokemon theme song, hello. That had a great English soundtrack. There are so many anime that came out back in the day that has such great English soundtracks, and no one talks about it. Like Mother's Basement did a video on it a while back. It just goes to show how much effort dubbing companies put through just to make sure that this foreign product that they were bringing over was accessible to Western fans. It's amazing. Oh my gosh. I want to play this game with the story decks because, you know, it's fun to play with those, but sometimes you get a deck that's like, how are you even in this tournament? That's how I feel. Yeah, I really wish English soundtracks to come back. Like, I think the last one, if you can even call that I listened to was Cowboy Bebop, but again, that was just jazz music and stuff like that. So you can't even really call it a soundtrack. What else? Yeah, Cowboy Bebop. I know that this card's gonna have 2,000 attack defense points. I know. Oh, it was in 2000 defense. Okay. Yeah, Viria. Cowboy Bebop's soundtrack is legendary. Like, even the bad Netflix live action version has a really good soundtrack. But then again, it's Yoko Kanno. She can do no wrong, okay? That's why the soundtrack, oh my gosh. Mako, what the hell kind of deck do you have, man? Yeah, Yoko Kanno, like anything that she makes, basically is gonna turn to gold, okay? There's like no bad soundtracks that she's made. Wait, did she make the soundtrack for Dot Hack Sign as well? Didn't she? I believe she did. And wait a minute, did she also do the music for Sword Art Online? Wow, she's done so many shows, man. That's crazy. Did he really just summon Kribo and attach the freaking horn of the unicorn or whatever that is on top of it? That's just insulting, Yugi. Oh well. Yeah, another thing that kind of annoys me and I wish would go away, as opposed to me wanting English OSTs to come back, is the whole copycat formula that we've kind of fallen into, not just in anime, but just in media in general. Like, I'm not going to sit here and be a hypocrite and say that anime has never had a period of time where companies just copycat off of the thing that's the latest thing that becomes popular and tries to cash in, because they have. When Dragon Ball Z came out, a bunch of shonen battle manga came out. When Eva came out, a bunch of shows tried to copy Eva. All right, it's not something that's new to the modern age, and so I can't get that mad about it. However, for some particular reason, especially right around shows like K-On! And other moe shows, that sort of thinking just exploded. Like, when K-On! Came out, almost every other show was basically a moe show. Like, K-On! And Lucky Star jump started that, and it just went to the moon with how many people. How many studios were just copying that? One moment. Oh yeah, I gotta go back to chibi mode. Sorry about that, give me one moment. Turn off my chibi mode, reactivated. Yeah. To a certain extent, it got kind of annoying with the moe shows, and it became hard to watch anime that wasn't a moe show. But then Sword Art Online came out, and the explosion of isekai anime went off the rails. Like, every other season of anime, there were like, at minimum, like 5 different isekai anime, and it's crazy. Okay, wait a minute. How much is rated it by? 200 is not going to be enough. Oh, that sucks. I was so close. Oh, it was so close. Yeah, Sword Art Online basically jump-started a trend that has not stopped. Wow, double horned unicorn, really? Really? Double horned unicorn. And why do I have two Umis when I already have one on the freaking field? Why? I was so close to beating this guy, and all of a sudden it went all downhill. You're darn right I'm angry. Why? Why double horned unicorn? Why? My gosh, Mako, I need something, bro. I mean, I'm not gonna take damage. I'm not gonna take any battle damage. Yeah, the little Kirby's, they do talk. They have little chat bubbles. They're not that big. Like if you type a big message, it doesn't show everything, but I actually wonder if I can fix that, or at least adjust that to where it does. Oh my gosh, give me Mako. Give me something, homies. Oh my god, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, Sword Art Online. The amount of copycats that show sparked, it's insane. And not just that, it's like every other show is a light novel adaptation as well. Like, listen, I understand they're a popular medium to get ideas from. It's not, again, it's not like I'm not saying that seeing something that's successful and trying to do your own thing is necessarily bad. But there's like no differentiating these shows from anything else. Like every other isekai feels like every other isekai. And it's boring. I mean, if they were out there doing something different, than like the whole power fantasy or the whole harem thing. Really now? Wow. Well, I'm screwed. I was supposed to win this duel. Everything was in place for me to win this duel. And then one card. Thank you. Thank you for showing up. Thanks for showing up. Wait a minute. What's that? Excuse me. Return one of your monsters destroyed and sent to your. Why wasn't I able to return? You know what? Screw it. Yeah, light novel adaptations are not necessarily evil. Copycatting off something, again, it's not necessarily evil. What I take issue with is when you do that and you don't do anything different with it. It's just, well, they did this. Let's do the exact same thing with no kind of difference at all, except for different characters or a different setting. And that's it. And it got to the point where at some time, I can't remember what year it was off the top of my head, there were two shows that debuted in the same year, the same month, the same day, in the same time frame. The Asterix Wars and Chivalry of a Failed Knight. I can't remember their name now because they changed it, but Digibro, at the time they were known as Digibro, did a multi-part series basically breaking down the Asterix Wars. Then in the last two videos of that series, compared the two shows, and the shows are exactly the same. I know, right? It's the same thing with these two shows I was just talking about, Viria. Asterix Wars, like seriously, go look up Digibro's channel. Again, I don't know what they call it now because they transitioned. She did a freaking phenomenal job breaking down these two shows to the point where shot for shot, character for character, dialogue for dialogue, scene for scene, these shows were the exact same. And nobody called out these two shows about, these two studios about that. Like, you got to the point where there were so many harem light novel adaptations that two shows with the same setup came out. If that is not peak saturation, I don't know what is. Peak market saturation. Like, I'm kind of glad that's starting to slow down a lot. There aren't as many isekai or light novel adaptations, but there's still enough to where it's noticeable, and it drives me crazy. Because again, and let me just be upfront. I'm not saying that the older anime scene is better or was better than the modern one, because we had a lot of schlock back in the day as well. All right, to say otherwise would be hypocritical. I'm just saying because anime is more in it, well, so much more anime is made nowadays compared to then, that it's way more noticeable when people are just copycatting stuff. It drives me crazy. And again, we had the Ava boom, we had the Dragon Ball Z boom. Oh my gosh, I hate that card. We had those booms, okay? We had those periods of time when people copycat stuff. It just drives me crazy that I have to sift through like 10 shows that are exactly the same before I get to anything that's actually different. Mako, I'm skipping your freaking duel. Your deck sucks. I'm so glad I already did these duels already. And I'm just playing it for fun. All right, what else? What else kind of annoys me about anime? Again, these things I'm complaining about aren't that big a deal, okay? I'm not actually that upset about these sort of things. It's just stuff that I think about. I have a lot of opinions, if you can't tell. What is this? Special summon this from your hand? Okay, I'm not gonna waste that. It actually sounds like it to be fun or useful. So I'm gonna summon you. Yeah, I want to say I'm an opinionated person. I just have a lot of thoughts that run through my head, and this place gives me a very good outlet for that sort of thing. I bet $5 that's a kunai with chain. Or like a... Well, I would have lost $5. Luckily, I still have this. I can special summon it. And then I can special summon that monster from my graveyard. What the actual hell? Okay. I did not read that card that well. I did not read that card properly. I thought it meant that I can special summon a monster from my graveyard. I did not know it was to special summon from the opponent's graveyard, or that the opponent could special summon as well. But that begs the question though, Rex Raptor. Why the heck do you have that card in your deck in the first place? Why would you have a card in your deck that benefits your opponent? Why? In what way did you think that this card was going to be good for you? And this card is in attack mode. I can't change it from attack mode either. My gosh. You know the sad thing is, as frustrating as these early decks can be, Jaden Yuki's deck, the main character from Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, his deck, I don't understand how he's the main character with his deck. Like, Yugi, one moment. Yugi had a lot of luck, had a lot of plot armor when it came to his deck in the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Series. But frickin' Jaden? His RNG, his luck, his plot armor was eons above anything that Yugi had. Like, the hard card was on steroids when it came to Jaden Yuki. All right. Wait a minute, does he not? Wait a minute, doesn't he have Red Eyes Black Dragon? I guess I can't summon that one. Oh well. Yeah, Jaden Yuki's deck is freaking loaded with RNG, and it's crazy. Oh no, Soul Exchange you. Thank you very much. Summon you. Tribute you. Super Bunny Bun. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the presence of a superhero. Welcome, Super Bunny Bun, to the stream. Do not apologize for being late. I'm just glad that you showed up. Thank you for joining the stream. If you're if you're confused as to why I'm a chibi, it's because somebody redeemed the chibi hammer redeem in my channel points. And you also missed the ab cam redeem. You can thank Viria for that one. But if you want to see what my actual VTuber model looks like, give me one moment. I got it adjusted in VTuber Studios. No, I don't normally look like this. This was someone redeemed. Okay, I gotta. Wow. I really gotta adjust that in VTuber Studio. VTuber Studio. Oh, there we go. Hopefully I'm back to normal. So the alerts did work again. Hopefully I wasn't too loud. Wow, but it was like really low on my end, like my headphones. Let me boost that up. Thank you for the follow, Super Bunny Bun. And as you can see, the little Kirby's. As you can see, the little Kirby avatars dance when someone follows, or when someone like donates bits or subs. Yeah, but let me show you what my actual VTuber model looks like. Chibi mode, deactivate it, and Yep, this is me. This is my VTuber model. I kind of gotta everything. There we go. Just a little bit. There we go. No. There we go. That's better. Yep. This is my VTuber model. Usagi was the one that redeemed the chibi mode, and then right after that, Viria redeemed the app cam. Yep, so this is what I actually look like. The chibi mode is not my actual model. Actually, I won that chibi model in like a contest, I think. Big, buff, fun. Thanks. Speaking of the necklace, I can actually change the color of it. Give me one moment. Yeah, so it goes from gold to platinum or silver, whichever you want to call it. Oh yeah, but I can test this feature now. Now that I think about it. Give me one moment. Oh, this is gonna be tricky. How do I get out of this? All right, nope, that's not what I wanted, but it's actually gonna help me out when I get a chance. Sorry if things are going off the rails for a little bit. Give me one moment. I want to test out this feature.
Okay. Ray.
Shut up. Quiet you.
Yeah, we're...
Quiet you. Close. Yeah. Okay. How do I... Maybe if I make the thing bigger. There we go. All right. There we go. Okay, so now that I got that, I can try out this little thing. Hopefully it works.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
All right, hopefully this works. It worked!
You do really want to just like keep going.
Not sure why I can't hear any sound from it.
You've got such a...
Yeah, I have the sidekick little feature for my stream. So anyone I want to shout out, not only do they get a message in the chat as you see from Stream Elements rather, but it also shows when it clips. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So I'll adjust that when I get a chance. No, don't look. It's embarrassing. Trust me, I have done way more embarrassing things on the internet that I don't want people to see. You're fine. But yeah, so anytime I shout out a person in my chat and they happen to be a streamer, a random clip of from their streams will show up. I think it's way better than just shutting out someone and me. At least to me, it's better than just shouting them out and nothing happens. Let's see, how are we on time? Hey, there we go. Okay, I think I'm gonna try to like finish this duel, and then I think I'm gonna call the stream after that. I was gonna stream for like 3 hours, but like, yeah, after this duel, I think it'd be better. I don't want to overstay my welcome or anything. Yeah, this is supposed to be just a simple little debut. I'm going to get into more concrete stuff. I'm not calling it now. I'm going to play at least 1 to 2 more duels. Then kind of call it, see how long it takes. Because I was only going to stream for like a couple of hours. Didn't want to stream for too long. So should I stay in cheap? Should I stay in my regular VTuber mode, or should I go back to chibi? Okay, I've totally forgotten what the heck I was. Oh, so I'm gonna summon this. I totally forgotten what exactly I was going to do with that. Oh, I'll put you in attack mode. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, I can't attack. Another soul exchange. Okay, that's random. Anyways, let's attack this. I don't know why thought I was dueling Yugi when clearly Joey Wheeler is right up there in the right hand corner. Yeah, I might call it after this duel because it's almost been about 3 hours. Wait a minute, did he just soul exchange me? Wow. Did not see that one coming. Yeah, I'm just gonna regular summon you because you bit me in the butt last time. Goodbye. Okay, this duel is probably going to end up in really, well, relatively quickly if he doesn't do anything crazy. So yeah, definitely after the next duel. Wow. Wow. See? See? This is why I don't like to talk. Oh my gosh, I hate you so much. One card. All it takes is one card and everything goes topsy-turvy in a freaking Yu-Gi-Oh duel. 2 soul exchanges? Really? Well, the heart of the cards has smiled upon me. Uh-huh. Thank you. Thank you. Well, that card would be Exodia, and I can't draw that, even though I can probably build that deck. I wish I could attack. That would have been really helpful. Why did he not? You know what? I probably know why he didn't put that in defense mode, but I'm going to attack anyway. I knew it. Wow. Okay. Thank you for that. I'm not ending the stream on a loss. Okay, that's not happening. Especially not the freaking Joey Wheeler of all people. And a Monster Reborn. Thank you. Perfect. Just the card I needed. Yeah, definitely after this duel, I'm going to call the stream. Because I was supposed to end, well, I was supposed to start streaming at 12:30 like I wanted to, but due to technical difficulties, that got pushed back a little bit. But I'm grateful that everyone that could show up did show up for the stream. I really do thank all of y'all. Gonna set that. It's funny that you say that you mentioned My Valentine, because like I stated before you came in rather, I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links and I used a Harpy's Ladies deck. So it was literally the best deck that I had. Oh, perfect. I probably should have saved that, but whatever. Yeah, I used a Harpy Ladies deck, and it was the best deck I had in that game, and I used to kill people with it. So that's the best deck I know how to play, is that deck. And for the time, it was broken, but you know, the meta in Yu-Gi-Oh! Never stays the same for long, so that deck cost down. Okay. Oh, that's why. Can I get a soul exchange? Just not gonna turn on. I'll just surrender. Anyways. Good, now I can go second. Hopefully this is the last time I have to restart this duel, because I don't want it to drag out. Also, Bunny, because you were here before, I'm going to be streaming Final Fantasy XIV mostly on this channel. So if you're a fan of that, look forward to that next time I get on stream. Okay, now which one to use? 200, so I'm gonna put you out there. I'm so glad he used that on a garbage cart. I'm on Aether. In the world is Adamantoise. Oh, thank you. Good news for me. I have that card down. Yeah, I'm on Adamantoise. I'm not sure what server you're on. Okay, so yeah. Hopefully I can keep rolling like this and end this duel relatively quickly. Nope. Oh yeah, that's probably for red eyes. Primal. That's still a North American server, isn't it? Primal? I mean, I can like data center transfer. Not that hard. And I think they're trying to like, don't quote me on this. I believe they're trying to get it to where people can like transfer from like European data centers to North American and vice versa. Again, don't quote me on that because I don't know for certain. That would be kind of cool to kind of like play with people on European servers or Asian servers. Well, if you don't know any languages, that probably won't help you that much. But European won't be that bad, given that English is kind of more common there. No, you can travel. Like I can, if Dadgummit. Who was it? Who was the wise guy? Raise your hand. Don't make me come look for you. Oh, it was Tabs. Well, nice to know that you're still around, Tabs. Thank you for bonking me on the head with microphones. It was very passing the buck, I see. Just like a bunny would. It wasn't me. It was the man with two arms. Ask anybody. Okay, yeah, this duel should be wrapping up right about now. Give me just one moment. Thank you. And that's game. Yeah, so I'm still going to end up in around 10 minutes, 3 hours. So, and I'm going to call it, guys. Thank you again so much for joining me on my debut stream. Yeah, you can send it to me in the Discord server. Wait a minute, I think there's like a channel in the Discord for Final Fantasy stuff. You can probably post in there and I can see it. Yeah, as far as the stream, I'm going to call it, guys. Thank you again so much for showing up for my debut stream. It was a long journey getting to this point, and I'm so glad I'm actually here. And hopefully there'll be a lot more consistency, not in just me streaming, but in just overall vibe of the stream. But never. I guess I'm back to streaming, but back at the VTuber, I'm still new. And I'm glad I met everybody again. Thank you again for being so supportive. And I apologize if I ever came off as too pessimistic or too negative. I'm not really that kind of person who's just like, you deal with stuff so much negativity for so long, it kind of gets to you after a while. But that's all in the past. We are looking forward, and I hope you look forward to seeing me stream next time. I'm going to say around, no, not going to say, I am going to be streaming at around 8 o'clock on Fridays. Yeah, Fridays from 8 o'clock until most likely 11, and Saturdays from 12:30. This all PM times in Eastern Standard Time, from 12:30 to 3:30. That is the goal. Hopefully I'm able to keep to that and be able to grow this channel like I want to. But until then, I am the #1 bun under the sun, Nitaku, signing off. Thank you so much for joining me.